What's up, guys? Mr. Dan here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my 80s week review of Secret Admirer. 80s week was created by Echo Cero. Please go ahead and check out his channel for his reviews and look at his community posts and so forth. He will connect you with some of the other YouTubers doing 80s week reviews. The theme is non-horror. So just a few weeks ago on Jim's movie channel, I happened to be a guest and Jim asked me what my 3 favorite sex comedies from the 1980s were, and this was certainly one of them. I've always liked this movie. I always thought it was pretty funny. I was very curious to see how it held up, but I just watched it again today, finished it about 20 minutes ago, and I was surprised. It's almost like a combination of the 80s sort of sex comedy with some of the raunchy jokes, although there's not that much of that, really, to be honest with you. There's some sex and sex talk and a little bit of nudity, compliments of Kelly Preston. But it's a lot less raunchy than movies like Porky's. And to be honest, it has elements of some of the screwball comedies from the 1930s and 40s, especially since a lot of the parents are involved. So great casting in this. We'll get into that in a moment. But let me just read the synopsis. I think that's the best thing. Lots of puns in this, so get ready to groan a little bit. An anonymous note sets off a romantic chain mail reaction with hilarious results in this letter-perfect comedy that really pushes the envelope. When high school heartthrob Michael receives an unsigned love letter, he assumes it's from knockout prom queen Deborah Ann, instead of pretty honor student Tony. And when Michael accidentally misplaces the letter, the juicy jottings soon make their way into the hands of the whole neighborhood, touching off a scandalously sexy soap opera of mixed-up motives, mistaken identities, and merrily misfired emotions. It's a fast and funny farce where laughs are unsigned, sealed, and delivered. Okay, so... and the cast really shines in this one. I mean, you have Dee Wallace Stone and Cliff DeYoung playing C. Thomas Howell's parents, and then you have Lee Taylor Young and Fred Ward, the late, great Fred Ward, playing Kelly Preston's parents. He's a police detective who likes to give her boyfriend, who's kind of like a muscle-bound jock-type character, he likes to give him, a lot of shit, and it's actually pretty funny. And the parents get mixed up. As I said, Cliff DeYoung's character takes night classes from Lee Taylor Young's character. So she finds a letter, and there's some mistaken identity, and he thinks that she has a thing for him. So they start to sort of explore that, and then Fred Ward finds out and contacts Dee Wallace Stone about it, and they end up having a confrontation at their regular Saturday bridge night, and it's pretty hilarious. There's lots of food that flies everywhere in this movie. There's a lot of food all over the place in this movie, and there's a lot of nosy people going into people's wallets and so forth, which sort of facilitates the plot. Corey Haim plays C. Thomas Howell's younger brother. This is like one of the most 80s casts ever. And he steals money, of course, at one point, he gets a hold of one of the letters, takes it downstairs, and his mom picks it up and thinks it came from the dad. It just it's like a chain reaction, like they said. All in all, it's a pretty lighthearted film overall. Some of the characters do get their comeuppance more than once. C. Thomas Howell's friend, Casey Shamasco, likes to spread rumors, so there's a running joke where his van, and it's a very 80s-looking van, continually gets trashed by people who are irritated that he's spreading rumors about the love life of some of the high school students. And the resolution is nothing that's going to surprise you, but it is kind of satisfying nonetheless. What are your thoughts, guys? Have you seen Secret Admirer? How long ago since you've seen it? Is there a more 80s movie than this one? Probably, but I don't know. As far as the cast goes, this is very 80s. Also, Courtney Gaines is in this. Really good cast overall. 90 minutes, it goes by. I mean, it's a very lighthearted film. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments below. And once again, check out Echo Cero's channel for the 80s week reviews. And I'll talk to you next time. Later.